You say from here on out. Here we go. All right, Brenda, let's get it rolling. I'm going to screen share.
Awesome. Hey, everybody, here we go. We're ready to start out our new challenge for the summer. So, reach their goals, whatever you have, set it now. What is your intentions for the next 6 weeks? What are you going to obtain? We're here to help hold everybody accountable. We're going to share recipes. We're going to work. It's going to be so much fun. So the online weight challenge starts June 20th. Today. It's online. Zoom call every Tuesday at 8:30. To make it on the calls. It is so awesome to have people live. You can chime in if you want. It's participate in it.
Can you guys all mute your lines, please? It's preventing Brenda from being able to talk.
What do I need to do here? I don't know what I'm doing.
There should be a little microphone in the bottom of everybody's screen, and you want to hit mute.
Look good?
So we need to keep, I'm going to mute everybody. And Brenda, I'm going to unmute you. Okay, go for it. Go.
All right. So anyway, this challenge is about getting our results. In return for the participation fee, you're going to be eligible for cash out payouts at the end, to the top weight loss losers. It's going to go through August 2nd. Hey, that's me, online weight challenge participant. It's a great way to go. I love this. I'm down 20 pounds. I'm working full time. I teach Sunday school, and I love working out. That's why I was at Fit Club tonight. It's like, what are you going to do with your time? You got to take time for yourself. So anyway, I'm Coach Brenda Garoot. So excited for everybody to jump in on this weight loss challenge. Again, the Zoom calls are on Tuesday nights at 8:30. Let's be active and involved. The more that we have people liking posts and commenting on posts, the better energy that we create. And energy creates accountability. Like maybe someday you don't feel like working out and somebody posts, oh, I drug my butt off the couch, turned off the TV, and I went for a 3-mile run. Now somebody reads that and says, oh, wow, okay, well, I better get going too. So it's accountability, and the more that we cheer each other on, the better the results are going to be. It creates a lot of positive and fun energy. So with that said, if you haven't paid your $30 yet, you can send it addressed to me at the Panther Point Nutrition Club, and that address is in the participation agreement. And we are just looking so forward to starting this out, and let's get this rocking. So with that said, I believe, Brian, are you going to be up next? Janelle.
Okay, here. Hi. All right. Can you guys still see the screen? Screen share. All right. Tell me if you can see the screen. Can I get a thumbs up? I'm not getting any thumbs up. So, can you guys hear me? Okay, Brenda, if you want to mute your line. Okay, perfect. So as long as you guys can see the screen, I got a few thumbs up. I think we're ready to go. If you guys are on the line tonight, make sure you're muting so we're getting a lot of static. I've got most muted, but... Okay, I think it's Casey Dean. if you can mute. Wait. I had you muted, but now it's not muted again. Okay, wait. Okay, I got it muted for her. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there. All right, let's get talking about our first topic tonight on the Weight Loss Challenge. We're very excited that all of you guys made the commitment to join. My name is Janelle Wilkins, and I do health coaching part-time around my full-time nursing job. I'm also a mom, and I used to think I was an athlete. I still feel like I am. I love working out. But I'm currently pregnant right now, so I'm just doing modified things. So you guys will see photos of me in the Facebook group and maybe hearing some of my stories referencing that right now I'm not currently on a weight loss program. So I'm doing a lot of weight maintenance. But in my photo that you'll see on the screen, I got started in Herbalife because I wanted to lose 10 pounds. I was very interested in being fit and having a toned body, but I could not seem to lose that last 10 pounds. I was very much a yo-yo dieter, tried multiple things on the market. I would order things off the internet. I would go to the store and buy supplements. I just didn't really have any coaching. So you guys that are in the challenge are in the right spot to get all the coaching you need for nutritional supplements that we use and recommend from Herbalife. I have experience with using other ones that didn't necessarily work, so we'll reference things that help you enhance your weight loss throughout the challenge that work. And then we'll talk a lot about food and exercise as well, because all of it is an 80-20 lifestyle with 80% nutrition and 20% fitness. So we're going to start off week 1 with talking about protein and the power of protein. So you don't want to have a high protein diet, but protein is very important with weight loss, and a lot of people don't eat enough protein, and that's typically why people either plateau or don't lose weight at all. So we're going to start off with the basics with protein. And I'd encourage all of you guys to meet with your coach or even talk on the phone or private message with your coach and ask them what are your magic numbers. So you want to know your magic numbers. It's specific to your weight and your height. But the average female does need 100 grams of protein per day, which would make 1,000 calories as your calorie deficit, as your calorie intake for the day. The average male will need 150 and then 1,500. And so I'm going to stop right there. And as you see on the bottom of the slide, it talks about the magic rule. So you guys are going to want to have a pen and a paper for this next section. Actually, I would also recommend that you just have a little notebook for the whole weight loss challenge. You can write down tips each week, and then you can reference it. So I have a few food items. I just ran downstairs really quick, and I grabbed some items to talk about the magic rule. So here's our magic rule. So this is a little package of beef jerky. It's 1 serving size. I got these off Amazon. This is 8 grams of protein and 50 calories. So what we call our magic rule is you want to have 1 gram of protein per 10 calories. So it's like the 1 to 10 rule. So you might hear magic rule in the Facebook group. You might hear 1 to 10 ratio. And then we'll also be putting a Facebook photo album together to put a lot of photos in there that are examples of food like this. And if you guys find stuff at the store that fits the rule as well, we'd like it if you guys took pictures and posted it because it's very helpful for people. So the magic rule is applicable for all of your snacks. It's going to be applicable for all of your meals as well. Obviously, fruits and vegetables are not going to count. So for the beef jerky, if 8 grams of protein, you want 80 calories or less, and this only has 50. So this would be an item that you can eat. So this is a yes item. So here's the next thing that I had in the pantry. These are, it's like a protein cereal. They're K's Natural. So these are like Honey Nut Cheerios. They don't taste as good as Honey Nut Cheerios, but they're much healthier. They have 12 grams of protein and 120 calories. So that fits like right on the rule. And it's very low carb and very to little no sugar. But I am going to, we're not going to talk about those topics tonight. We'll save that for another night.
Where can you find those?
What? Oh, I found these on Amazon as well. So they're K's Natural Protein Cereal. Good for your kids. Like I wouldn't necessarily, I don't snack on these all the time, but they're great for kids. That's for sure. But just an example to show that it fits the rule. So everybody is stuck on the second slide. Okay. Is that right? You can't see the protein slide?
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. I'll stop the screen share and then try it again. Different?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep chatting and I'll kind of see if it switches. Actually, I'm gonna go downstairs. It says internet connection. Okay, so the next thing I have in my hand, you guys, is a Greek yogurt. And not all Greek yogurts are created equal. So you want to make sure that you read the labels and read the content for protein and calorie ratio rule. So the one that I have right here is this brand. 000, I don't even know how to say this one, Okios or something. What? Oikos, Brian says. So this is 15 grams of protein and 120 calories. So this is a great Greek yogurt to eat. It's a strawberry flavored yogurt, but it does not have fruit on the bottom. So that's one of the things that will set your Greek yogurts into high calorie range, is by having fruit sit at the bottom and then having to stir that in. Okay, great. So the last thing I'm going to show you for an example, actually I got two more. So one is a little bag of almonds that I got today on the airplane. So a lot of people think almonds are a good snack, and they're good for different reasons. They're good for a good fat, but they're not high in protein. They have 5 grams of protein, and they have 120 calories for this little baggie. This is one serving size, approximately 1 ounce. So we're going to talk about fats on about week 5, I believe. But right now, I just want you guys to focus on only eating foods that fit the rule. Okay, and we'll talk about why later. So if you're eating nuts or almonds on your breaks at work and they're not fitting the rule, just make sure you eliminate them for now. And lastly, one Herbalife product that I absolutely love. Some of you that I was messaging with today said they've had this product at home. So if you look at the label, the reason why I love this is it fills in the gaps a lot of the times if I'm low on my protein for the day. It has 15 grams of protein and only 70 calories. This is called Beverage Mix, but it fits the rule. Amber's going to talk about that a little bit later. So the reason for the protein number, making sure, I'm going to just see if anybody can see my screen here. Can you guys see that?
No, I have a black screen.
Okay, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time, otherwise we're just gonna have to skip it. Okay, what are we seeing now?
It's loading.
Great.
And then on to the second slide.
So are you seeing goals on the screen?
It's your face.
Okay.
Okay, so the power of protein in 7 goals, image the second slide.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to keep going for time's sake, and what I can do is post this in the Facebook group. So I'm gonna move on and talk about, my screen right now says the nutrition philosophy for Why Herbalife. So there's this, on the screen right now, it has a bunch of circles, and it says you want your diet to be 30% fat, 40% carbohydrates, and 30% protein. And so our philosophy is 2 shakes, 2 snacks, and a colorful meal. And our philosophy is going to, throughout the whole weight loss challenge, we're always going to reference back to this on balanced nutrition. And so your goal for the week, though, you guys, is really to master hitting your protein number and master finding things that fit the rule. And we'll tie in a few other nutritional topics throughout the week. One of them is going to be water intake. So you're going to see a video on water intake. It's very simple. We didn't want to take up a whole week's Zoom call for that. So watch the Facebook group. And then Next, I want you guys to have out your piece of paper. We're going to talk about goal setting, and I will post this picture in the Facebook group as well, and I'll do some descriptive talking as I go over it here, what I'm seeing on my screen. Write on your piece of paper SMART, and that's for SMART goal setting. You want to have a specific goal. That's the S. M is measurable. A is attainable. R is relevant, and T is timely. So for this challenge specifically, maybe you want to set 2 goals, a 6-week weight loss challenge goal, and then a long-term goal for you. So, you know, your time goal might be 6 months to a year. But going back to specific and measurable, you want to make sure that it's a goal that you know is very attainable for you. And what's specific about it is define your goal as much as possible with no ambiguous language. So who is involved? What are you going to do? What are you going to accomplish? Where will it be done? Why am I doing this? And the reason or purpose. How to obtain your goal. The goal, you want to make sure that it's obtainable and reasonable and it's going to be accomplished. So you have to have proof of somehow. Make sure the goal is not out of reach or below the standard of your performance. And your objective should be, including in the time limit, I will complete this step by month, day, and year. So this is really powerful. The thing with goal setting is you can have goals in your mind, but the next step is writing it down on a piece of paper and it starts to become real. The third step with your goal setting is you can share it with somebody or put it in a really obvious place in your home so other people know what your goals are. And that's how you're going to start gaining support with your goals. So sharing it with your coach, but also maybe sharing it with your best friend, sharing it with your coworkers so that they're well aware of what you're working on. And people will respect that and cheer you on rather than like, oh, come on, you can have some M&Ms, or oh, come on, you know, I know in my workplace people are like, oh, you're pregnant, you can have an extra cupcake. You know, but if people know what your goal is, they're not going to do that. They're not going to put you into that position of peer pressure. So also by sharing your goal with more people, even sometimes I share things on my Facebook page when I'm set it out to sign up for like a competition or setting out to lose body fat. Or one time I said I was going to run a mile every single day for a month. And I put that on my Facebook because now I have 2,600 friends that just saw my Facebook page that I am holding myself accountable to. So the more people you tell and the more people you share that with, you're going to hold yourself accountable and make sure that you hit that goal. So as we move on, you guys, I get the pleasure of passing the call over to Amber. She's a coach in our weight loss challenge, and she's going to talk to you guys about Herbalife product options for you if that's something that you're interested in. So you can go ahead and take it away, Amber.
Thank you, Janelle. I love setting SMART goals. I mean, it's definitely the smart thing to do, but it helps hold you accountable, like you said. And just a really good way to make sure that you hit your goals when you know exactly what you're doing at exactly how long. So super awesome. Can't wait to see that picture posted in the Facebook group because we didn't get to see it tonight. But I will start off by telling you guys a little bit about me. So I'm Amber, and I am from Norwood, Minnesota. And before Herbalife, I was tired, overweight, drinking 2 or more energy drinks a day. I never stepped foot a gym a day in my life. I don't think I ever worked out ever. I was definitely not feeling good about myself and having low confidence and self-esteem. I started on a shake program, and I started actually an online weight loss challenge just like you guys. And I immediately noticed some awesome energy, no longer needed my energy drinks anymore. I went on to drop over 10 pant sizes, over 20% body fat. And the best part is I was able to lose 78 pounds. So super grateful for that and the opportunity to join the weight loss challenge. And for me, holding myself accountable and actually joining the challenge because it's definitely scary. So kudos to you guys for taking on this challenge and letting us help you reach your goals in the next 6 weeks. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about what I did when I was new. So starting off in a weight loss challenge is a good way to start, and it's a good way for you guys to be held accountable for the next 6 weeks. But you also are going to learn tips that'll last you a lifetime. So I lost my 78 pounds almost 3 years ago now, and I've been able to maintain that weight because of the healthy, active the active and healthy things that I learned each week throughout the challenge. So that's super awesome, you know, because you want to be able to maintain that weight. Nobody likes losing the same 10 pounds over and over again. And I first wanted to start off saying that Herbalife products is definitely an option for you to use. If you choose not to use them, that's fine. But we're going to be referencing them throughout the challenge a lot because just like Janelle was saying before, the balanced global nutrition that they have in their philosophy and how it works for so many people. So when I first was new, I started off with 2 shakes a day, 2 snacks a day, and 1 colorful meal. And my snacks definitely incorporated the protein, and then the colorful meal was protein. So that's why we are talking about protein the first week, and it's definitely the most important. If you guys haven't had the opportunity yet, Brian went live today in the Fit Challenge Facebook group, and he explained everything you need to know about the 3-day trial. And then, so maybe some of you guys in here, I'm not quite sure who's all used the 3-day trial yet, or if you're just starting, but we definitely recommend that you start off going back to the basics, like we said, but go in there and watch that video so that you know exactly what you should be doing for the next 3 days is starting over on your program. So I first did the 2 shakes a day, 2 snacks, and then 1 colorful meal. And then I also incorporated the Herbalife multivitamin. And if you guys are using a multivitamin right now, I would definitely check to see if it dissolves in water, because if it's not dissolving in water, it's not dissolving in your system, so you're not getting the vitamins that you should be getting from your vitamin. That's what's really awesome about the Herbalife multivitamin, is that it dissolves in water, and then it's definitely and you can actually feel when you're not using the vitamin. You just feel good when you're using it. And then the tea. So if you're a pop drinker or energy drink drinker like I was drinking, I needed that caffeine, and the tea gave me some awesome energy. And the tea, I drank a lot, and then also Total Control. And that's what you get in your 3-day trial that the majority of you guys might be using as well for just some added energy. And then as the challenge went on, I started to incorporate more Herbalife products and new products that I wasn't taking before, that I learned throughout the challenge. So get with your coach or the person that invited you onto this challenge to see what other products you can use, whether you're new or whether you are continuing to reach your goals, to help you maximize your results, because Herbalife has tablets and different products for pretty much anything that you could ever ask for. One of my favorite things, since we're talking about protein tonight, Janelle chatted a little bit about it, but it is the beverage mix. And the beverage mix is gonna it's super easy on the go. You can take it whenever, whenever you want, you know, or it's just that convenient. You just throw it in your cup, shake it up, and there you have your beverage mix. And I usually like to pair that with, or definitely pairing that with fruits and veggies, so that you're getting the veggie intake in. And that comes in a couple different flavors, and it's really good. The next thing is the soup mix. So Herbalife has a soup mix. You just open up the package, heat up some water, dump it in there, and it's going to be a higher protein and lower calories to help you maximize your protein number and calorie number, because you know we still like to eat. So just the soup mix is the higher in protein and low calories. They also have protein bars that are really delicious that I like to use when I'm craving something sweet. The protein bars are really awesome for that. And then the protein drink mix. So if you're currently using shakes or you're on a 3-day trial, you're already taking the protein drink mix in. But a lot of people don't know is that you can use that many different ways to incorporate that as a protein snack for you. So it's definitely another quick and easy option. And as Janelle already mentioned, we're going to be creating Facebook albums in our group. So the albums won't necessarily show on the news feed, so you'll just have to go in there every now and then and check it out. And there'll be one for 1-to-10 ratio, some for dinner options and different things. And we really encourage you guys to follow along with us. We have some new setups or some new postings that we're going to be doing, and just follow along and encourage you to comment and post and share your dinner options and just different things that you've had or that you maybe that you found that somebody else might like and to just really benefit the group. So definitely comment and share those options. And I think that's pretty much all I have for you right now. But so definitely go. The thing you should do after this call is go into the Facebook group and watch Brian's video so that you know tomorrow we're going to start day 1 on your 3-day trial for those of you starting the 3-day trial. And then just really, if you're already taking shakes, to start on your first shake tomorrow morning within 30 minutes of waking. And I can't wait to see how well everybody does in this challenge. So next I'm going to turn the call over to Brian, and he is super awesome, and he's going to give us a little personal development, because not only are we changing, the way we eat, and that we want to help you with the mindset too, to continue on so that you are successful.
Thank you, Amber. All right. So my name is Brian. Before Herbalife, I was a lazy, unmotivated construction worker. My story is a lot like Janelle's. I worked out 3 to 5 days a week. Just wanted to lose that last 15 pounds. But no matter what I did, I couldn't do that. Then Herbalife found me, and I actually listened to my coach. Listened to what my coach said. I didn't know nutrition. My nutrition was cheeseburger and French fries. I'd go work out and drink some beer after a workout. So I didn't know anything about nutrition. So when Herbalife found me and my coach taught me these things, I got awesome results. I quickly lost 15 pounds, which was my goal. I just wanted to lose 15 pounds. And then I was able to put on 15 pounds of lean muscle, and I was able to drop my body fat by 10%. And because of that, I have awesome energy, feel great, and I'm able to teach others to do the same. Okay? So now I'm going to talk about personal development. Somebody told me that when I started doing Herbalife, I should do personal development. And when they told me this, I was kind of like, personal development? Why should I do this? I don't need to do personal development. I'm a good person. I go to church. I'm pretty positive. And then my business wasn't going anywhere, so I figured I again listened to my coach and I took on the challenge. And from there was no turning back. So personal development, we're not going to shove it down your throat, but basically personal development is being 1% better than you were the day before, in small words. So tonight, what I'm going to talk about is personal development, is putting yourself first. So a lot of us have a very hard time of doing this. We got kids, we got husbands, we got wives, and we're always putting somebody else before us. Is anybody familiar with this? Maybe raise your hand, thumbs up, shake your head. Yes. So what I want to challenge you for these 6 months, 6 weeks, or if you want to extend it, do 6 months. But for the next 6 weeks is put yourself first. Put yourself first, and for the challenge, I know I had another hard time because I thought I knew everything. And obviously I didn't, because what I was doing wasn't working. So listen to your coach and do what your coach says, and that's how you're going to get the best results. It's kind of to put this in perspective, I love working out. So I work out at the same time every single day in a difference of 2 to 3 hours. So if I don't get my workout in, I get a little crabby. And that's not fair to Janelle. It's not fair to Willow. So when I put myself first, then I can put off happier vibes, and I'm a better person. So that's a little bit about personal development and where it's taken me and what it's done. But if you guys want to read a really good book through the challenge, it's super simple. It's called 12 Pillars by Jim Rohn. So Jim Rohn is he's philosopher, and he's just like help many entrepreneurs. But what this book talks about is some of the chapters are live a life of health, a gift or relationship, achieve your goals. So you just learned about your setting SMART goals. So now, like, you want to you can learn how to achieve those goals. Surrounding yourself with the best people. Janelle kind of talked about that too. Like, if you tell them you're in a challenge, they're not going to pressure you. And like, when you surround yourself like with like-minded people, that's going to also help you get better results. And one big one here that like I really started taking on lately is becoming a lifelong learner. And that's a lot to do with personal development too, because if you're not growing, you're dying. It's just like Mark Hughes or Jim Rohn also has a famous quote about a tree. He says, "You're not a tree. Like, a tree can only grow so much and then it dies. So like, grow as much as you can. Like, take advantage of it. Like, humans are the only thing that can like grow as much as they can." So 12 Pillars, super awesome book. Like I said, we're going to talk a little bit about personal development for 5 minutes each week. And that's what I have for you this week for personal development is setting yourself first and listening to your coach. Do what your coach says. They're going to get you the best results. So we could probably open up the lines. We do have a few minutes left. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to unmute you guys. Unmute all. I'm going to stop screen sharing. Here. Okay. Here everyone is. Super fun. All right, if we don't have any questions, that's fine. Talk to your coach. Get started on a 3-day trial. If you haven't, listen to your coach. Set up a time where you can talk to your coach. And I'm super excited for you guys super excited for the next 6 weeks. Let us know what we can do for you, and we're going to help you reach your goals. So with that, I'm going to say good night.
Brian.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Thank
you
you.
for joining us.
George Foyet returns to the bill.
What's the prognosis?
He's stable right now. Did an ultrasound, but I can't seem to see exactly where the bleeding was coming from.
We need an exploratory laparotomy.
Does Jack know?
Not yet. Talked to Haley's sister just